Hello. How do I look? I'm gonna have to activate what I'm gonna see here. This is what we'll be doing. We're going to put our whole face together. So ignore the tape for a second. The first thing we got to do is we got to combine all of our pieces. We have three separate pieces, and we want to make them one. Then we're gonna stitch all this up, and then that takes a little brain power. And then what we're gonna do is we extrude. And let me see myself for a second here. There you go. We're going to extrude here and go all the way up and over from our side view. And then we're going to take our temple view, the top view, even though we don't have a circle, and we're going to extrude this one along. I call this one the temple extrusion. So you have this nice little half dome. And then you make another one following your front view. So these three, you could add another extrusion set. Oop, like equivalent of my coordination is backwards right here, and fill those holes, and then do another one that way. So this is me humiliating myself for you. So that's how we're going to be extruding. We're going to try and fill out those patterns. All right, it's going to hurt. So that's actually going to be the easier part. And then the next part, when we're connecting the when we're connecting the ear to the head, that's gonna be tough. Don't worry, I got more tape. I'm gonna retape myself, all for you. So let me make sure I'm recording. Sounds good. Yes, I am. All right. So here we go. First thing, save as. I've made several iterations of this headpiece as I've been practicing, so I have a clean demo. I'm going to stumble a bit every time I miss something, so I've been hitting record several times here. My forehead has this vertex is bothering me. Every time I do this, something new pops out that I need to fix. All right. Better. Okay. So let's start by connecting everything. So did I save as? I did. Then I'm going to select all three pieces in object mode. Target weld or bridge or merge vertex doesn't work unless you combine them. So if I hit mesh, combine, they're all one piece now. Hooray! And now, in class I extruded this extra space. If you use a pen polygon tool, it's going to give you an extra space. But this time I'm just going to connect because I have this lined up really well. I don't feel like I need more here. So I'm going to do that. What basically I'm going to do is everyone's got a partner, right? Every vertex here. Let me get this guy so I can see him better. There. Most have partners, and then I'm going to have to add an edge loop here or there. Especially because I'm so low poly, I can get away with a few extra edge loops. You don't want too many. When you get too many edge loops together, it starts to make this like ripply edge. It just becomes a mess and hard to correct. So the fewer polygons you have, the better. Because that way you're relying on the machine to make the bends rather than you to move every single vertex. If that makes sense. So here's what I'm going to do. And then also, which shape are you liking more? So I like my brow shape best. So I'm going to be target welding my lower jaw to that, and it'll help kind of sculpt everything. So I'm trying to make the computer do some work here. So let me get out of 3 mode. So I'm just going to target weld partner to partner as I see them. So I'm going low to high. Now here's my first quandary. I'm going to need another edge loop here, right? I have this diamond, this guy. Move him over. I like this corner. I feel like is the good match, and this is going to be a problem. This is going to be fun to watch me solve. But I'm going to add one more edge loop here. Mesh tools. I can do insert edge loop or MultiCut. I've been getting used to this feature because that way I don't have to keep switching between tools. This will also give me a little bit more to sculpt my eye with later if I need to. And now I'll go back to target weld. And now this one, I like where that nose is. That nose lines up, that nostril lines up really, really well. So now I'm switching my pattern. Now I'm going here to here. Okay, I'm going to come back to this area. This area is a problem area. We're going to fix that. But I have partners up here too. I'm going to target weld, and then this guy seems to fit nicely. Then again, I have a little bit more of a problem area. I'm going to, let's see if I take, is that too extreme? No, it's looking good. All right, and then now I got this area, this hole with this potential for triangles. There's some messes here. My nostril needs this shape, right? I want this to be a quad, and I need this to connect somewhere. So I am going to add one more edge loop again. I'm gonna quit here, mesh tools, multi-cut, hit control. Ooh, it's a big, I need several edge loops. Let's see. Hook control, there you go. Yeah, so I need that place to anchor, I'm sorry, this nostril. I'm gonna hit quit. I'm gonna target weld again. Oop, there you go. Then this one will make sense. I have a quad. All right, now I got some problems. I think I'm gonna need one more edge loop along this cheek. I'm okay with that. Mesh tools, multi-cut. Give me one more. And make it a little higher. I don't want them too squished together. It's gonna create these creases. So I'm trying to give them a nice even space. And now I got some patterns here. I still got this triangle issue up here, but I'm gonna fill hole. So when I see things, I like to match as far as I can and then fill hole, and that lets me do that multi-cut trick where I can kind of build some diamonds. So let me grab one edge. I'm gonna do mesh. I'm gonna do fill hole, and now I'm going to multi-cut. 1, 2, enter. 1, 2, enter. Quad, quad, quad. Quad, quad, quad. I'm going to run into some trouble here, right? 1, oh no. And quad, quad. There you go. Last time I had a triangle, just before I started recording this one, I had a triangle, and I wound up making a diamond that kind of pinched out, and it looked okay. But I think I didn't run into that problem this time, which is I was actually looking forward to showing you that. And checking 3 mode. This vertex here needs to kind of come in, and I'll show you some cleanup methods near the end in class. And then the next project you're gonna learn some new tools, but we're not covering those tools. That's good. Good. How we doing? That's nice. I'm liking that. Now I can pull that nostril out a little bit more. Get this guy. Mr. G has big nostrils. And then pull this. I'm gonna hit some soft select. Oop! Don't do that. Hold on. Get small. I'm holding B to do this. Get right there. I'm gonna try this nostril. Raise that up. Okay, we're good for now. Yeah. Yeah. Satisfactory. Could do better, but ooh, okay. You're always gonna if like when you're trying to do one task and you keep seeing problems in another task, that's a sign that you care about your project. It does drive people mad though, right? I just want to show you how to connect things, and I keep seeing other problems I want to fix. Okay. Moving on. There's a problem there with the lip too. All right. So with the tape, right? My next step. You know what? That's a good save point. I'm going to hit Command Shift S. That's it. Save first. So hold on. Save. That was the start of it. Command Shift S. I want to say good nose connection. Boop. All right. Now let's start building out my head. So this is the fun part, right? I go from here. I'm gonna just the one edge on that meridian. I'm gonna take it and go pretty much down to this back spot. For this assignment, for this class, you don't have to build up the neck. I think if you keep watching the other guy's videos, right? He goes all the way down to the neck and does a little bit more. But for us to be done, we're just gonna go this edge here. So I'm gonna use my side view when selecting the right edge. Ow. Okay. Like the tape that I just yoinked off, I'm going to grab this edge here and extrude and hit global so that it stays straight along my head. If I forget to hit global, it might skew off to the left or to the right. I'm going to hit extrude again. Global. If anyone has a way to change this as a default, comment below. Let me know, or let me know in class. I think I traced this a little too low. Let me. And I like to do this in one mode. I should have been in one mode. Before I get too far along, let me get these guys. It is a little frustrating having to guess. No one likes guessing. But we're going to do that. Okay, I think I'm good now. Edge. I think I'm doing worse because I am recording myself and I feel the pressure. Grab that. That edge? No. Give me that edge. Go to vertex. One more. That edge. Yep. Okay. And what I did in class was I'm going fast, so I'm just approximating. But what I was doing in class was I had an orange. I know I got a lot of vertices here, so I'm making really small extrusions right now, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. In class, I had a bright orange sphere that I shaped into an oval that helped guide some of these choices instead of guessing. But I am rushing, and I think while I'm rushing, I'm making myself go worse. Let's see. Feel free to skip as I keep extruding downward or fast forward. Did I extrude there? And it's too much work to. I'm going to try. And if I can always delete an edge loop if I need to. I can always add an edge loop if I need to. I'm going to go down to about here. And then when I get these vertexes out. There. Get this little fat deposit. Oh no. That's not what I meant to do. Edge. Thank you very much. One more. Again, so in class, I said this, and just to say it again, you don't have to do the whole neck. Just kind of get down to some place here. Hairline's a good call. And in the other videos I was demonstrating with, but that looks hairline to jaw. That's a nice even line. All right. So I have this band of tape going up and over my head here. And now what I want to do is I'm going to want to grab right above the ear and make a band that kind of creates a semicircle here. So I'm going to extrude an edge from the side of my head right over here. And let me use my little grease pen, and I'm going to, whoop, where's my grease pen? Grease pen. I'm going to do that. And actually the head kind of bulbuses out. That was horrible. So that the head kind of, and all my vertices are a little bit off here. Let's see if I can fix that too. All right, undo. Let's fix these. A slight cleaning up. I may pause this. Can't be that easy, can it? Is that better? Are they flatter? Oh, that worked. All the edges were a little crooked. wanted to just kind of fix that. So I selected each one, kind of moved them around. It wasn't too big of it wasn't too much of a line to draw, so I just did. All right. So I'm going to go to the edge that's right above my temple, or right above where the ear is going to connect, which is probably that one. That one looks and feels good. All right. And again, I'm going to hit extrude. Go to my top view. Same situation. I'm going to hit global just because it's easier. Extrude that out. I'm going to use a couple views here to kind of make sure I have it all. I'm going to flatten this out so it's nice and even. I'm going to hit 4 just so I can see it. And I don't like this. I'm going to pull it out here. There. I'm going to rotate this so it's even. If I really wanted to, I could snap these verts. So I can turn on this magnet and make them super flat. Get off this tool. Vert. I'm going to make this guy. If I hit W, it's going to snap to this line. Doop, doop. This guy snapped to doop, doop. It's a pro gamer move. Hit edge. Grab this guy. Turn off snap. That's this thing. Bring it back. Now I know it's flat as it comes out. Do I want it flat this way too? Yeah, I'm just gonna make it flat too. So in case I went too fast, I just want to make this perfectly flat, this one edge. So I'm just snapping them to grids. So I use this snap to grid right here. I'm gonna pop, pop, and that way I know it's flat. Pop, pop. So it's flat in both dimensions now. I'm gonna bring this back to where it was. So it's coming straight out. And they're together. All right, back to where I was, right here. One extrusion. So now I'm just going to extrude, and I'm going to make this little quarter of a circle here. All right, grab my edge. Here we go. Extrude, bump, universal, global, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to do a few short ones. I know there's going to be a lot of geometry here to work with. Extrude again, global. Pull this one back until I can start seeing it more clearly up here. There we go. Now I can go a little bit bigger and faster. Boop. Global. Yeah. Now. I'm going to flatten that out a little bit more. I am guessing. You could download an image and use an image plane at the top of your head. You could take a picture of the top of your head if you wanted it, like maybe you have a unique head shape. But I am going just guessing for this one. You could easily go to Google and search, a head shape or head top view or whatever, and just load a generic sketch. That is totally fine. Should I close that off or give it one more? One more. Nah. Let's leave it. Let's see. Okay. That's looking good. So there's my second piece of masking tape. And let's target weld that. And if I don't like it, I'll edge loop it right there. I'll cut another edge. Bop. And it's probably, if I wanted to kind of slowly taper this off to being bigger, that's making a good little form here. Less is more, right? Yeah. So it's not a perfect oval. I got this like kind of rounded box edge. This will be more sphere-like up here. All right. Before I start worrying about the ear, so the next thing is I'm going to start using fill hole. But if I were to do a fill hole right here, this would be one giant super N-gon to track. I could. I think even one of the videos I provided for someone else does this, and they kind of just slowly build it up. I don't like doing that. What I want to do is I want to do another band of tape. So I've done this tape, right? Should I do this some more? Is this great? Is this going to get the hits? All right, so I did one like that. And a little bit more. Two like this. And now I'm going to do one more. So I got a lot here on this side of the face, but I'm going to do another one right here. That's going to help connect stuff. So I do want to do fill hole and multi-cut at some point, but the more I can kind of do this taping method first, the easier the holes will kind of take a better shape, and when I multi-cut them out, it'll follow it along. So I'm going to leave this on for comical effect, and let's do that guy. I'm trying to find like the halfway point. 1, 2. Let's do that guy. I want him at an angle, and I have 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Let's go up to, just trying to approximate where it's going to go up to that guy. I'm going to make another tape here and another tape there. So extrude out. I like to go global. I'll lift it up. I got a lot of, just kind of going one for one on these. I'm using this count as my guide, and I am kind of just eyeballing it. What I may do is, and pull it back. I was tucking in too soon. So let's go to edge. I was trying to do it in just perspective view, and that was a mistake. Right there. So this is actually behind my head, so, but I'm still going to use it to kind of, okay. We good? Now let's even that one out. Okay. Let's just keep going. Set this view. Nope. That guy. Even out. Okay. Command E. Global. So I'm just using this as the guide so I know where global. One time. And I'm going to try and do this in 3 more. 1, 2. And I'm hoping it's not the top. I'm right. I'm hoping. Let's see. Did I make that too short? Oh no, made it too tall. I'm gonna do some adjustments. I'm actually gonna lift these guys up a little bit because I know. Oops, select that guy. Get that edge. Hold B. 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 Why isn't my soft select working? Vertex. Let's get to this one. B. There we go. Get that soft select. Just to kind of remind you, I am on soft select for surface rather than volume, so it's not touching these at all. What I'm trying to do is just kind of reshape this a little bit to kind of get these to kind of match where they should be. And like I said, it's not a perfect sphere, what we're doing. And let's go like that. And then target weld. Vertex, mesh tools, turn off soft select, target weld. You go here. Oh, no, not all of you. You go there, and you go there. And then you guys are going to have to kind of come down a little bit. Let's say here. Pull those down. Yes. And then shrink those in. Go back up. Go back over. Here we go. Alright. And these kind of fanned out a little too much. Just fixing what I did with the mixers. Alright. This looks like a wonderful place to tape. I want to make sure when I get this off. Ooh. It's hurting less now. Let's grab this one. Here to here. I could extrude, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bridge. Mesh bridge, just to show you other tools. And then from here to what looks right here, mesh, and a mesh bridge, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it. Mesh tools, MultiCut. I'm going to go 1, 2. Oop, forgot to hit enter. Make sure you're hitting enter for each one. 3 and 4. Looking good, looking good. And then this one is, I got 1, 2 cuts here. Do I have 1, 2 cuts there? Let's just start with the back, and we'll worry about the front in a second. 1, 2, enter. 1, 2, enter. And then I got, this guy's gonna match with this guy. This guy's gonna match with this guy, yes. This nice little set here. Oh, that might be a problem. So we're gonna pull that vertex down a little bit and over a little bit. And we're gonna slowly bridge these out. Now, that bridge made a straight line, so I definitely want to take this face here, make it more curvy. It looks like everyone here is friends. So this is curvy and that is curvy. So I will probably just fill that hole and start cutting. But I also want to just check this out and make sure I'm good. So I have 1, ooh, it looks like I need 1 more cut here. So I got this piece of tape. Do I extrude this downward or just fill this hole? Right? And I could also probably bridge here and start cutting. Let's see, 1. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to find like pairs as I build. 1, 1, 1. That looks like I need 1 more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got this smaller, closer as I get close to the temple. Let's pull this guy down. And then do I just cut this one in half? Lift this one up. Cut that one in half. Mesh tool, MultiCut. Here to here. Enter. I think those are all friends. And so let's just start filling holes and cutting. Let's just do that. So I'm gonna grab this one, mesh, fill hole, bam. And then this one, I'll do 2 at a time. Mesh, fill hole. All right. When you start cutting these big flat n-gons, it will start lifting. And I care more about them being lifted this direction than that. So I'm gonna make these cuts first. I'm gonna mesh. I believe the rule of thumb is, I should look this up before making these videos, is you cut the sides with the fewer amounts, and that should help me shape it. Yeah, that kind of pulled up, and then I'll cut across here, from here to here. Can I go all the way down? Here. No, because it's breaking. No, I want to go horizontal for that one. All right. Let me finish this up hole. And then if it's still rather flat, so I can go face, hit Q, soft select. Too much. Maybe those 2. Lift them up. Shrink them around. Just trying to create this to be more sphere-like. That's pretty good. Oh, let's get that. Ooh, let's get that vertex up. That vertex needs to be lifted way up. Maybe too much soft select. There we go. It's happening. All right, let me do. This is pretty evens, but I'm gonna go horizontal first because. Yeah, let me go horizontal first because I think it's got to be sculpted. So I'm going to go MultiCut here to here. Enter. Repeat. I want to remind you that double speed is a feature in YouTube when I talk for too long. I'm a little worried about these vertices here creating like this warbly crease. Looks looking pretty good. All right. Let's sculpt downward. So this one seems like a nice good match. I might need to make one more set above or below, but we're going to cross that bridge when we get to it. How are we doing? Yeah, just as I suspected. I have more here than what is needed. So I got this one last thing here. Question: do I just delete that edge and then maybe make it late? Let's delete it, but might have to make one later. All right. Looking pretty curvy, looking pretty even. If I wanted to sculpt this some more, I like to use face as inverts and soft select and pull stuff out. I really like holding B and doing the soft select range just to kind of help shape this head. It's looking pretty good. All right, this one's gonna be fun because I'm not sure these all line up. Let's check that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me turn off soft select. And then where is the horizontal part? So I think I need one more edge here. Let's just take care of that because it's so small. MultiCut. Here to here. Okay. So I got this guy. Let's go to faces. Face. Oh, come on. Quit. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. But then this can kind of taper back in. Let's see what happens. Let's do one more tape. I'm going to do a piece of tape where it kind of changes. Let's do this bridge. And now, let's see if that did it. Mesh tools. I could have guessed wrong, but let's find out. Okay, I'm going to want a row here. And then this might be it. Row there. Let's try this. Mesh fill hole. And then back to MultiCut. Let's do you first. You second. You. Is that triangle? Oh no. Let's see. I gotta use my brain. Brain work. I got it. So what's happening here is I'm gonna have an extra triangle, which let me try one lower. So is that one to there? Mesh bridge. Add a mesh bridge. Let's try that again. Oh, I got it. MultiCut. Oop, mesh tools. Sorry, you're watching me bumble a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. 1, 2. That's what I said. Let's make it a little rounder. And if I miss something, obviously it's... So this is 3, that's 3. So that's good. Let's fill the hole. I think I got it this time. Mesh tools, MultiCut. And I'm going to go here. I'm sorry. I'm going to go here to here. I'm going to go here to here. And now I'm going to go here to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was it. I just kind of miscounted. Huzzah. So I just don't... Undo is your best friend, right? Soft select your second best friend. Even these out. Sculpt a little bit. It's coming along. If it's too boxy, my head's a little boxy right now, but that's going to be fine. All right, I got this hole to close up and then my forehead to close up. Let's see, looks like I need one more edge loop here. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Yep. Mesh tools, MultiCut. Cut it right here. Bop. Bop. I think I'm okay going vertical. I'm gonna get out soft select, hit that, edit mesh, fill hole. Bam. Go back to my MultiCut. Here to here. Enter. Here to here. Enter. Here to here. Closing up nicely. Here to here. Enter. Here to here. And that actually, not too shabby. Be a little bit too big. Don't forget to rotate. You can kind of rotate faces. All right, I'll smooth that out later. In the interest of time for this video. But so you got to kind of just match where you're at. Yeah, I'd sculpt this a little bit more, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3. This might work. Let's go back here, fill hole, mesh, fill hole, bam. Oh boy, yeah, let's make some decisions. You're gonna have to go to there, so let's go to mesh tools, MultiCut, here, here, bam. Right, and then this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a quad. All right, I might need it. This is a pentagon. So here's what I need to look at. All right, so pull that vertex down. Do I need this row? That might be the answer. I don't think I need this row. So watch what I'm going to do. Instead of trying to cut this, I'm going to delete all that. There's enough geometry here. Command delete. That was a lot. That was more than I thought I would need. But let's try. Oops, not there. There to here. Stop doing that. 1. I want to grab this set. Let's go verts. That. Yeah. This set of vertexes to this set of vertexes. Yes. Grab and there we go. I just need to space these out a little bit. Yep. And I keep my quad. Huzzah! Quad count. All good. So, one thing I never discussed in class was the potential to delete some edges and vertexes. So, I will bring that up in lecture on Friday. But that worked out. Oh. Nope. Wait. Command delete. Quad. Yes. That works so good. Pull that forward a little bit. How am I looking through mode? It's looking pretty good. All right. The last little bit, which is the hard little bit, is this ear. And I've already pulled my ear out a little too far. I might get rid of that extrusion I did. So I just deleted some sets of faces right there. What happened there? I'm going to delete this edge. I got an extra command delete. All right. So getting this ear squared away, I'm going to start by maybe getting rid of some of these faces on my ear. So I have some space to work with. Is that going to do it, or is that going to make a problem? And then I'm going to extrude out one more edges set over here. From here to here. Oops, one. Extrude. Let's go global. Let's pull that back. Pull that down. Target weld this guy. Mesh tools target weld. I want to get on the inside of him. Oh, there. Undo. One on. So I want to make sure I'm getting that guy, which is part of the skull, not the one right next to it, which is part of the ear. All right. So it looks like this guy really wants to belong to that one. That one's good. This guy. So I'm just starting to find matching vertices for my ear. And I know... Ooh. Get in one mode. I know that there's going to be some extra. So... Okay. So I got at this point where it's this inflection point where the ear is getting fused. It's right here. This is always a tough spot. I'm going to go for this corner, which has the gap, to that one. I'm going to see what happens. Target weld. Bump up. Am I getting that right? Is there a hole here or not? It's always tough too because there's some tight spaces. Yep. Oh, that's good. Well, that is good. That's still a piece. All right. All right. Then it's gonna be here to here, target weld. Just kind of go down the line and then make decisions if you need a multi-cut or to leave an edge. You know, easy. Or extrude. If I need like that's a kind of a big warping stretch. I might want to extrude right here and connect that edge or those two vertices. So then I go to vertex, mesh tool, target weld. You go to here. That looks better. Oh yeah, way better. Here's a bit of a mess. Don't judge me. I'm gonna really start pinching these up. Just kind of spacing these out so I can work with them later. And all right, let's do. I'm gonna shoot out this one more this way. Target weld. Mesh tools. Target weld. Come on. And then these guys up. Right. Good times. We having fun yet? Vertex. Let's go this one to this one. Or this one to this one. Yeah. Here I am with my ear again. And I got this. These need to flail out and kind of. So this is my lobe. Right? That's not going to get attached. This is my first place of attachment. And what I could do is kind of aim a little lower for that. I'm going to connect it to this one. Or I could extrude. Which one do I want to do? Let's try target welding. Less geometry is always better. 1, 2. And so, just to kind of finish this off, extrude, I'm going to pull that down before I get going to any other place. And one more time. Boop. Mesh tools, target weld. There, and just check there. Just make sure that's all united. Good. All right. Now, looks like I got an extra vertice down there. I need more here. Let's just see what happens when I fill this hole. Mesh, fill hole, and let's start cutting. I don't really have a plan here. I see I have more on this side and less on this side. I'll probably need an edge loop, which will make it a lot easier. I don't want to do an edge loop here. This is a pretty significant crease. There's no wrinkle there yet. If there's something I feel like I could delete, that might work too. So what about this edge loop? What happens when I delete that? No, that really warps the ear. Don't do that. Okay, so back to my vertices. Let's start with cutting that one. Let's make that a quad. Let's see where we get from there. Looking to make a diamond to help save this. Let's see, there we go. Let's go here to here. Okay, 4, 4, 4. All right. Here. Here. And then from this one, here. Here. Oh my goodness. The solution was right there. And that is a quad-filled ear attached. All right. Now, I'm going to say something's probably a little sacrilegious. If this winds up being a triangle or two stuck back here, if ever there was a place to hide a triangle, it'd be here. We're going to try to avoid it if we can. I have a few more edges and vertices back there, but we're just going to go for it. I'm going to add one more edge loop. Mesh tool, MultiCut. One more to ease that into it. And let's see what I can do. I'll probably have to add a few more here. But I'm on the home stretch now. This back of the ear is going to be nice and easy. Hit 3 just to check. 1, where does this one go? Right there. Is that the first one that's unattached? Is this guy still detached? Let's see. Oh, they're connected. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. So we're right here. Boop. Mesh tools, target weld. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that guy was selected. Don't do that. And then here. Let's extrude one now. This is also where you can do a depend geometry. One. Come on. Is that going to be a triangle though? Let's extrude. Edge. Edge. Extrude one down here. Move it over. That's going to get connected. Even that vertex out. I could also do a lower one and then cut. Let's see. Mesh tools. Target weld. There's a couple ways I can go about doing this. Whoa, whoa. Sorry again. That one. These will all become one piece. I could try to find the lowest place here and attach. I have these lower rings. So let me tuck these over here a little bit. Okay, good. Give this guy a little bit more room. Let me flatten these out. Let's see where we're going with this. I just want to get all of my lobe in front of this cheekbone area. I'm going to B over here. Let's go B over here. B. Whoa, that's way too big. That's what's going on. Move it over. Yeah. Just kind of making room for this to kind of peel back. Right? Because these guys need to go behind the ear. Okay. Oh, that guy moved too far that way. All right. So the last little bit to close off is this back side. So I can first start extruding some stuff out here. And it does get really tangled. There's a lot to keep track of. Pull that guy out a little bit. All right. So do I want these two connected? Vertex. Mesh tools. Target weld. I need some more space. So edge. This edge. Doop. Let's just pull these out a little bit more. Let's do a few. One. I pulled this guy too far out. In my attempts to go fast, I'm going slow. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these are going to be for the back of the head area. So let's see. Command E. Boop. 1. Ooh, I didn't have that guy selected. Checking. Okay. Command E. Blow. 1. Just going to pull that back. And that guy's going to go to that guy. Command E. 1, 2. That's this right there. 3, 4. Command E. Global. Let's start with that. Let's see where that gets us. All right. Vertex, target weld. Is that one doing well? And this guy goes up here. Yes. This one goes here. Here. It's a lot of verts. But that's looking like it makes sense. All right. And then this guy's going to want a multi-cut. Mesh Tools multi-cut. Let's get this guy. Extra setup, an extra pair right here. And then, oh man, let's grab, all right, so let's grab these and come down. Command E, bring those down. I'm going to connect that one so they're all one piece. Target weld, vertex. Let's go, boom. Come on. Come on. There you go. Okay. Oh, let's do another multi-cut. Mesh Tools multi-cut. Keeping it simple by just adding, since that vert was there, go back to target weld. Oh man, boom. All right. Quit. 1 to here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to attach. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's just cut these up. Let's just pre-plan this mesh. So sorry, flaking. Mesh Tools multi-cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I delete any of these? These are all kind of holding the shape. What about this guy? Well, that goes all the way through. What happens to the shape of the stuff? Did that seemed too easy to delete. Let's try that again. How much? One less to worry about. That didn't really affect too much of the geometry. I could kind of like that. That was a clean delete. This one will hold its shape more, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, I need that one there. Okay, so that's one less. Okay, so now what I say 8, because I need 2 more down here. I'm gonna extrude 1 more. Make it go down and in. Come on. And then I need 1 more because of these 2 down here at the bottom. Oh, let's use my picture. Let's just go off of what I need. I know I said the hairline, but this is just gonna help even out my count. So somewhere about there. And that should do it. All right. A couple ways you can do this. I can make kind of like my tape method. See how these 2 are curved? And this is kind of the curve of my head until it flattens into the neck. So I kind of want to pull these 2 down and keep these even. Command E. Boop. 1. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. Because these 2 have the curve. So if I fill this hole and then fill that hole, it's similar to what we're doing up the top of the sculpt. 2. I'm counting this side, not that side right now. I probably need to add an edge loop. 3. This tucks in a little. Oh, what happened there? Undo. That. There we go. This is going to be tucking in. Probably a little smaller on both sides. Tucking over. It's looking good. More time down. All right, matching. Pull this down. Probably in a little bit. It's hard, right? Because now your neck comes in. Squeeze that down. All right, push that in. I'm going to grab this set of edges, round this out a little bit more. What's not looking good? There's a lot not looking good. This seems like I pulled this in too far for my neck. His neck, I am he. And one more. I'm going to mold that out later. I just want to show you how to finish it off, and then you guys can push and pull some verts until you see fit. All right, let me count these. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Oh, get off that. 1, 2. They're all finding buddies. 3, 4, 5. Sorry. 1. This is just easier for count phases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. I'm going to edge. I'm going to bridge. Fill hole. One mode and do some multi-cutting. Control. Ooh. Let's go here to here. Bomb. Pull that out. Keep that curve going. And then let's go here. Multi-cut. Here to here. Here to here. Here to here. Here to here. All quads, all gravy. That needs to get sculpted out a little bit. I'm no phrenologist, but that needs to be closed off. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Make this a bridge. Let's see what happens when we fill the hole. Bridge and mesh fill hole. Oh, it's not liking that. It's not liking that because, why don't you like that? I'm not sure. It doesn't know which way to fill the hole. Oh, I did. Okay, I just didn't do it right. Okay, once again, multi-cut. Let's see if I need one more edge loop. One more in there. What I could probably do is borrow some down here. Let's go. Which one doesn't have a vert? Where's my verts? Let's connect these all up. Let's see here. And oop, I didn't want to do that. Undo. One more time. I'm sorry if I'm not making sense. Yeah, so I want to get these guys closed off with these guys. Let's start at the top. I'm going to clear that edge and slam it into that one. This is obviously going to be too flat. I'm going to need to remodel some of this stuff. So let's undo this. Let's start with the horizontal lines and see if that helps pull out the geometry a little bit. It does. So, I'm going to go here, here. Ooh, that's a tough one. The quad, row. So if I run out of, let's see if I can branch this guy down and see if I can get, okay. Is that going to do it, or is that going to give me a triangle? We'll find out. I think that did it. All right. So now that everything is closed off, these sculpting tools I'm about to introduce, there's a smooth tool. Someone was asking, oops, gotta go. Quit. There's me. Go here. It's a little wonky and a little bit off. I would even these out. Spend some time. I went really fast. We're gonna learn this what this smooth tool does. I need to duplicate this, and it's probably too strong. Let's got a 0.5. I don't know if this is going to do. Change my brush. That's too big, too small. Let's see if I can even this out. I think I'm going to leave this part. Yeah. Quit. Okay. All right, so I've closed this off without quads. What I need to do is I need to kind of push and pull some vertexes some more. So you're going to want to spend some time sculpting this, evening that out a little bit. I'm going to show you a few more tools in class, but let's close this up and make this turn editable. Because that's, aside from this bump right here, this ridge, this is a little too square. This ain't bad. Got a few more things to do, but I don't want to keep this demo. I want to keep this demo under an hour. All right, so just to wrap things up, we have, whoop. So you're gonna have to grab all these center verts just to make it perfectly symmetrical. Not perfectly symmetrical, excuse me. Perfectly lined up along the Y origin. So I'm gonna grab everything down the middle. Double clicking doesn't work because it goes around. Just want to make sure I'm only grabbing those. Looks like I did okay. I'm going to type here in Mel the magic Konami code, move space -x space -a space 0 semicolon enter. And now everything is flat. Once again, that is hit pause, MOVE space -x space -a space 0 semicolon. And that will that makes all the vertices go to this origin point along the Y. And now I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to mirror it. So I'm just going to grab this and hit mesh mirror options. I'm going to make sure that I am mirroring in the X direction and the negative direction. And I hit apply. And there is my face. Nose is a little wide, but not too shabby. So here's your other secret. My brain is a little bulbous, but it's not too bad. Secret number 2, before you turn it in, delete your image planes. Because what that does is now you have nothing to compare to, and that ain't a bad head. Okay, there's some wrinkles. I would clean this up. One more thing to talk about is you have symmetry selection now off. Sometimes you'll notice stuff after you've mirrored it. So as you're cleaning stuff up, you select, do a soft select. With symmetry selection, right, I can kind of, sometimes it's easier for me to grab and move stuff around for both. I grab in here, I want to tuck these in. One thing I notice people are afraid to do is rotate. Sometimes a rotation helps really shape the head a little bit better. Ooh, let me do from here to here. I got it a little too smaller with soft selection. It's looking better. Better already. That ain't bad. All right. Turn in on the camera, play blast, and turn it in. So remember, you go to panel. You've already set up our camera. Boop. Looks like I misaligned it a little. That's good enough. All right. These wrinkles in the back, I need to kind of tweak and figure out. I don't want to say it's perfect. Play blast that and turn it in. See you next time.